The Analyst in Sri Lanka, brought to you by the Volkswagen Touareg, the great all-rounder. Momentous day in Sri Lankan cricket history with the opening of this new Galle stadium after 3 years of rebuilding following the 2004 tsunami has ended with the classic tropical thunderstorm. It's an absolute deluge out there. It hit about 10 past 5. You could see the black clouds hovering overhead, and they've threatened actually for a few days in Galle. This time they dumped on us though. It's been a real cloud burst. I'm about 2 inches deep in water here. God knows how the ground is going to survive, although it's covered in tarpaulins. It's been an interesting day's cricket, as all the days have been in this series. England winning the toss, deciding, having seen the pitch bit sort of rolled snotty looking after a couple of days of rolling, still a little bit damp in essence. They decided to field first and put the Sri Lankans in. They didn't make the inroads they were hoping in the first session, although they did get a couple of wickets with the new ball, but the ball was swinging around and seaming. They didn't quite get it right. And then Sangakkara and Jayawardene played very well in the afternoon session, and all was looking fairly ominous for England, but they hit back in the last session with a couple of wickets to Steve Harmison, including that all-important wicket of Kumar Sangakkara. So 147 for 4 at the end of the day. The outstanding bowler in the day, Steve Harmison, and he spoke after the match.
I'll always do whatever I have to do. I'll go on that field, no difference. I'll always go on the field, try my best for England. If it's good enough, it's good enough. It hasn't been good enough for the last 12 months. Hopefully it's going to get better and better, but I can only do what I have been doing in the past and keep trying to learn from what I'm doing, and I feel as though I'm getting better. I'm enjoying my cricket more. To answer your question, I feel as though I am getting better. I feel as though I'm getting better because I'm enjoying my cricket more. I
think Steve Harmison's improved with every spell on this tour, and today he was almost back to the Harmison of old. He doesn't quite have the late swing that he had when he terrorised the West Indies in 2004, but he was fast, he was straight, he was bouncy, he was penetrative, and he was pretty accurate. He didn't bowl any wides or no balls. He was definitely the outstanding bowler for England. They have him to thank for a day where you'd probably say honours even in the end. 147 for 4. England might have liked one more wicket, but at least they haven't let the Sri Lankans get away. The key tomorrow, the Sri Lankan captain again, Mahela Jayawardene, still there, 50 odd not out. He's looking invincible, imposing. England have to get him out early to try and get the Sri Lankans out for 250. That's their task tomorrow. The ground staff's task is to somehow get rid of all this water. The Analyst in Sri Lanka, brought to you by the Volkswagen Touareg, the great all-rounder.